Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Monster Strike, let's look at the challenge version of the Super Extreme quest for Meruem. And I was kind of wondering how they were going to do Meruem's quest, because they got rid of the old version. So you would need like one quest that was easy enough that you could farm it, and then, make the max look. But you needed a quest that was also difficult enough so that you could just clear it once. It would be challenging, but then you would get the Transcendent form of Meruem. And then this solution to have, it's the same quest, but the type of characters you're allowed to bring are different, that's kind of an elegant solution to that problem, so big ups to Mixie there. But the gimmicks in here are gravity barriers and damage walls, and then the parameters for the challenge version of the mission is to bring only one character with no damage wall. What happens in this quest, though, is that two damage walls will come out. They'll always be on opposite sides of each other. So with our null gravity barrier only characters, we can do shallow angles along those parallel lines, and then that's a good way to stay out of the way of the damage walls. But it's still challenging, and then if you use a lot of bounce characters, there's always the possibility of the irregular bound killing you. But to talk about the team that I'm using, first is Lancelot X. He has the super null gravity barrier and then no null damage wall. He does have recovery. I think it's recovery M. It might have been upgraded lately. But that can help me keep my HP up. And that is important in this mission because the closer your HP is to full, the more damage you will do to the boss. And then if your HP is too low, you won't do any damage. Second character, this is the one character I have with both the null gravity barrier and the null damage wall, and that is Mikhail. She's useful because she has an 8-turn becomes a pierce strike shot, which in certain situations can be useful. I guess some people pointed out to me, some commenters, that maybe bounce characters were stronger in here. And then I looked back at my clear of the farming team, and there are 2 pierce characters in there actually. I didn't find that there was a big problem in using pierce characters. Bounce characters, of course, can do more concentrated damage, especially if you can get in between a wall and a character. But yeah, if your HP is high enough, the pierce characters will do enough damage, just going left and right or up and down, to take down a guy. Okay, third I'm using Hanzo. Reason why I'm using him is because he has a strike shot, where he gets a barrier around him and then he gains null damage wall for that turn. So I thought that might be useful in a pinch. And then last is Takeda Shingen. He is another bounce null gravity barrier. He has the super null gravity barrier, so he'll get the speed up there. And then he has a strike shot where he reveals a boss's weak points. So I thought that could be useful for helping my other guys do more damage. Okay, but we're moving right along. I said so in the other clear video, but you want to look at how you get the healing for each stage, and then make sure that you do that as much as you can. So up to now there's been healing panels and healing walls, and then in this quest there are the lotuses, where if we hit them they will counterattack with the shooting hearts at us. Okay, just the one damage wall here, but the strategy is basically the same for characters without the null damage wall. We'll just do an angle that's more or less parallel, to the damage wall. So yeah, Shingen here, he'll do a real shallow angle. He has the super null damage wall, so when he hits the gravity barrier, he will get that speed up, so I gotta be careful so I don't go into the damage wall. And then, Lancelot X, he does have the recovery, but in most cases it's not going to be enough to get me to full life. So even if it is his turn, I do want to, keep hitting those heart panels or healing walls. Okay, but there are some turns where the boss does not do damage to us, and then if I have, full HP left over from the previous turn, I can just do an attack on that turn. Here with Hanzo, I'm going to use his strike shot. Not that I need it for the damage, but I wanted to do an angle where I could also hit the lotuses to get hearts. So yeah, that's why I did that, and then went into the damage wall. And then if you do the second tier of Hanzo's strike shot, that barrier will last until his next turn. So you kind of get like 2 turns of null damage wall. Okay, when the angels are on screen, we want to get rid of them, and then they will activate the heart panels, and then it also moves the guys here into position. And let's see if I can get in there with Lancelot. Perfect. Alright, so we hit the heart panel a bunch of times, got the healing, and then took down the demon. And then we can do something similar here with Mikhail. Okay. Alright, so just us and the boss. Unfortunately, the damage walls came out, so I'll have to do an up and down angle. Not a lot of damage there. And then with the Shingen here, we'll do an up and down, get some healing in. We'll end up with full HP, so that's good. Okay, get some healing again here. A couple more hits. So yeah, little by little, we're getting damage into the boss. Alright, Mikhail has a great shot here. So healing, and then weak points, and there goes the boss. And then based on the comments of the last Meruem clear video, a lot of people are having trouble with the quest. If you were lucky enough to have been playing 2 years ago and you made the max luck then you only have to beat this quest once with the challenge team. But if you're trying now to make a max luck from 0 and you're having a lot of trouble, I don't know, you can keep trying. I wish you could continue in this quest. But if you don't end up with the max luck of Meruem, it's not the end of the world at all. You could make the max luck of Eschatology or Adabuda, and I don't think you'd miss too much. Meruem Transcendent, he is nice because he has the super null gravity barrier, so he'll get the speed up. Neither Adabuda or Eschatology have that. One advantage that Adabuda has is that his bump combo is stronger than either of the other two. And then he also has the Minesweeper. Meruem and Eschatology have flight, so that could be a sticking point. As for strike shots, I'd say they're all about the same as far as usefulness. Eschatology you can't use in quests with laser barriers, but that's about it. One advantage that Meruem Transcendent does have, though, is that because he is a Transcendent form, he gets 2 Ableberry slots. That's 2 more than Eschatology. And you can give him the Hunter license in order to give him an Ableberry. You can also give him the level scroll or the Super Bias scroll. I don't know about the Super Bias scroll since he is a balance type, and then you're going to want to use him in more than just water quests. But the level scroll for sure, I think Meruem would be a good candidate for that. I already put one on my Adabuda. Eschatology can't take it because she is an Ascension form. Okay, so last stage, we want to get rid of the little guys all down there at the bottom and then go after the boss. Here I'm going to do a tricky shot, try to get under everybody. That worked out great. Very lucky. Yikes. Taking lots of damage though. So I need to heal here, but I don't have a great angle. But let's become a Pierce with Lancelot X's Strike Shot. Hit a couple of my guys. Hit the healing panel a couple times. Not great, but it did clear up the way for Mikhail. Got rid of all of the little guys down there. And we'll just do a shallow left and right. Try to heal back up to full. Almost, okay. And then with Hanzo, thankfully we have the guide here, so we can go down, get a shallow angle, hit the damage wall. Doesn't matter because we got the barrier. And then get some healing and then do some damage on the boss. Alright, and then with Shingen, let's use his strike shot and we'll reveal the other weak point. Get some healing, and that will really just set up my other guys. Alright, Lancelot X will get on top of Meruem. Nice damage. A regular bound did put me into the damage wall, but oh well. And then we'll use the Becomes a Pierce with Mikhail. Go down and get some healing. I should have done a shallower angle so I could have gotten more attack, or more HP. But still, that was good damage there. And then Meruem has so little HP here, I think I can take him down without needing to get any more healing, and that worked out. Okay, so that was my clear of Meruem, the challenge version. And so that will unlock my ability to make the Transcendent form of him. And then I get a few drops here. If I was feeling very confident, I could have used a treasure chest, but I wasn't, so... Okay, so that's that. Good luck with it. If you are making the max luck from 0 and it's a lot of trouble, it's not the end of the world if you don't get him. If you already have the max luck of him from 2 years ago, then I would say keep playing the quest until you get that clear, since you only need to get the clear ones. Okay, good luck with that, and we'll see you again. Take care.